Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche. And we are here with our wintry tribe that has the wings now, and they're mostly bred in. There's a few creatures that don't have them, but most of our breeding creatures do. Oh yeah, and there's this rogue male wandering around here, so we gotta be kind of cautious of him. Don't want him causing any more trouble than he already has, and unfortunately, he does have quite a bit of life remaining, so we're going to be having to put up with him for a while. But on a lighter note, we do have a friendly Berryena with us now, and so we'll be able to breed for those Berryena genetics since I accidentally lost them a few episodes back. And we are also starting a more specialized line that you can see has the antennas, and so these guys will be a little bit more of a specific line that's going to have some interesting. No, they'll have some more interesting genetics. They'll have some more unique genetics that are a little bit more specialized than the rest of our tribe. But for now, let's go ahead and let's try and gather these up while we have some extra moves. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get them though. So let's go ahead and we'll start a new day. I think we've used pretty much everyone's moves. Yeah, I don't think there's too much more that we have left to do here. So let's go ahead and start a new day. Alright, and oh yes, so what we've been doing here, and let me actually check on, we'll check on, who has an open mutation menu? You will, because you have literally nothing put in it. So let's see, purr snout, so we need to perform lick like 13 more times, and then we can get the purr snout. So how old are these guys actually? They're not all that old. So maybe we'll wait a little bit more. Let's go ahead and breed them. Maybe we'll wait a little bit before continuing to breed these creatures. And then Kome has a leech. Sire does not have a leech anymore, but she probably will. If we put her back by the sea, she probably will get one pretty soon here. So let's come down here. I don't actually see any leeches. So basically what we're doing is we're kind of teaching our creatures to be healers. We're letting some of them get injured in a controlled way so that then the other creatures can learn to treat their injuries, basically. That's kind of how it works. Let's go ahead and mark you completely. And we need to get back to the mountain because I've noticed our food has been dropping. So let's have Cerasi sit up here. And I don't think we'll have her call for other creatures. Oh, but there is a bunny right there. Oh, and you actually can't catch it. Oh, no. All right. Oh, okay. She's already pregnant, so we're good there. Let's have you snatch this one and kill this one. You can come over here and gather that. No, I didn't want her to nest. Darn it. I did the wrong thing. All right. Let's see. Can you actually reach one of these bunnies? In fact, yes. What? Okay, she is an Omega. It's okay. We don't have to worry too much. All right. Let's have you... You can gather this food. And why don't we have Rere kind of head up this way? And maybe Rere, do you have the poison fangs? Let's have her step over here. Oh, that rogue wants nothing to do with her. There we go. And we'll have her risk a little bit of damage there so that she can actually poison him because he's causing problems and that's not good. And I want him to not. So he should start to die off a lot faster now. Let's also have we'll have Dukta head up this way and maybe gather some of this meat. And Sakura, I don't think you are a breeding creature, right? B and H, A and H, B and G. So yeah, I don't think Sakura is going to be a breeding creature here. Let's mark her with the yellow, and we'll see if we can fly her up here and have her gather some of this this meat as well, because we definitely need to start gathering more. Now, over here, Rianasi, Cicera, and Isana are all pretty young still. I think we'll go ahead and we'll actually breed. Well, actually, I should have these guys be the ones to breed or to initiate so that it uses their turn, because then Kadukta can gather. These guys can gather there. There's just no leeches to be seen, are there? Nope, there's not. Okay, it's a little weird to want a leech, but we do need to learn to lick, and since we don't have the, or to get the purse out, since we don't have the stinky fruits to collect, there's no easy way of doing that without allowing for some controlled injury here. So, Kirkuda, I think let's actually move some of these guys around this Berryina here, because we've done this before and it seems to work pretty well. We can kind of surround him in one place, and then from that we can... Oh, did she get a leech? She did. Okay, so we can fly her back next time. It's a little weird to actually hope for a leech, but we do need it. So let's also see here. We have these guys, D and A, and then G and B. And G and A, K and B. We were hoping to get that K immunity in there as well. These guys are both males, A and K. G and B. We could actually have... I think we'll have Vanu end up being another breeding creature here as well. So let's have Kurota continue to gather too, because I think this will be good. I don't think we need to keep breeding ECs here. I think we're doing all right with that. We're going to take a break from breeding because we've got a lot of creatures, and I want to, because this is a genetics focused playthrough, I want to try and go a little faster than we're going with our story playthrough. So, okay. Both of these guys are now bleeding, so let's go ahead and we'll lick their wounds. We'll lick your wounds as well. You don't have a leech currently, so you should probably sit in the water for a while until one finds you, to make sure that we can continue on. Let's destroy that. We can also lick your wounds. Where are these bunnies stealing from us? Oh, right here. Okay, I see. And we've got... Okay, you can't actually... Okay. Who can? You can... Duke Von. Oh, he didn't actually kill it, though. Let's have, Oh, you probably could have. Let's have you gather here. Oh, well, I guess Rana has albinism, which is kind of cool, but overall, generally pretty bad genes. She has B and F immunity, but I think we have that in the family already. We have B. Do we have any other F immunity? No gene. Let's put the F immunity in here. Actually we don't. So Rana might be worth breeding into one of our lines. Maybe she'll get bred into our specialized line with B and F. H and A, I mean, technically she could. Maybe we'll end up breeding her. Maybe that was a bit of an unfortunate accident here. But we definitely want to make sure we get a wing in instead of that no paw. And we also, well, we're going to be changing the face later. We also want to try and get the antenna. That actually works out. Because we're trying to breed for that anyway. So let's have some of these guys head out here and try and get some of them on stumps so that... oh, there's another bunny. There's a bunny over here too. Let's see if we can get as many creatures on stumps as we can to get good visibility. Let's have you... Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's have... You can stay here for now. We'll have you sit on this stump. You can kill this bunny. Oh, there's so many. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why don't you catch one of these? What? Where? Oh, the same one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jerk. Okay, he should die soon, so we won't have to deal with him for too much longer. And let's have Ronuro can head up here and help gather some of these, some of this bunny meat up, and just kind of light up the area. There's also a Crabbit, so perhaps we could have someone come and gather there. Maybe. We'll have to see. Let's have... You haven't gotten a leech or anything yet, have you? No. And you still have one, so that's... Well, you just got one, so that's good. Let's make sure... I don't want to wait until these guys are too old to breed them, but we do want to... Okay, she's already done with her moves. But we do want to make sure we get... Like, we don't want to be breeding them excessively already. You know what? I'm about done with you. I really am. Let's go ahead and start a new day. Or, well, let's see. If you venture down there, there is a Crabbit, but I don't think, yeah, we'll leave you over here because that was where we found a leech the last time. Alright. Oh, he's dead. Okay. The rogue died. That's good news for us. And then you need to have someone lick you. I'll have Kome kind of move over this way. She can actually try to fish. Where is that bunny stealing from? Oh, you got too close. and stayed too close. Oh my goodness, that wasn't a very smart bunny. You can gather here, and then Ronuro, let's actually have you kind of come down that way. You can gather and then dig and snatch a bunny. That worked out. And then you can come back on a stump. Kore is the one who doesn't actually have strength. So let's just kind of have her swoop around, and she can help spot the bunnies even if she can't catch them herself. Oh! I think, yes, a leech has indeed attacked Kome. So normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this case, it actually is, because we need to continue to get some practice healing. Kirduk still has a leech, so let's make sure we lick him off. And maybe some of you guys can attack these crabbits. Let's have you attack from above. You can step down here, attack once, and then step back. Oh, and it's actually already ready, so let's have you fly down, gather up the crabbit meat, and then fly back. And we are starting to regain some of our food stores, it seems. So let's have you attack and kill that bunny. You can gather here, and I think things are going pretty well, it seems. So we'll focus more on breeding in a little bit, but for now, let's actually have well, Rana doesn't need to move just yet. Let's have... Alright, you can destroy this nest. Rana can start making her way back. She'll be part of this pink group. So we'll mark her with pink, and actually let's mark her with orange, because she's not quite the... Where? I don't even understand. Okay. Kome needs to hurry back, because she needs to be healed here. You also need to be healed. And you don't have a leech anymore, but you still need to be licked off. I don't know where these bunnies are stealing from. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's have you snatch this bunny. You can attack that bunny as well. Oh, Rila's gotten a little bit cold. So we probably need to bring her into a nice little huddle here so that she doesn't end up getting sick from the cold. Kore is also somewhat cold. So maybe let's have you come over here. Oh, are those bunnies? Oh, they're sitting just across because you can't actually fly across the stream. Oh, no. Oh, you are the one. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's have you snatch this one. And then Kore's getting a little cold, so perhaps we'll have you come up here and sit as well, just to make sure nobody gets too cold. And we can actually check on the weather forecast. Where'd she go? Here we go, Eastco. So we can actually check with Eastco here how our weather may be. So let's see. Weather predicts that in 9 days the weather will be sunny and -2 cold. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to be working just yet. Let's actually bring Taku, and well, actually we can bring them along the shore and see if they could run into any more leeches to kind of help us out here. Are you going to be able to find another leech is my question. I don't actually see any. It's funny, the moment you want to find a leech, they're nowhere to be found. But of course, the minute you don't want a leech, they're everywhere. So let's have you fly back, Sasira, and you can sit right here under your tree and continue to try and help gather. Oh, that actually worked out really well. Okay. And we should actually be almost ready to, let's have you attack and then fly back. And you can actually attack and then fly back. They should be almost ready to unlock that snout. In fact, they'll probably do it within a turn or two, I think. I don't think they needed that much more. So let's go ahead and we'll gather. Actually, Kurota's getting a little bit older here, but I'm kind of waiting to breed again until our tribe numbers decrease a little bit. Okay, so we've got... We can lick your wound, we can lick your wound. And we can lick your... Oh no, he doesn't have a wound anymore. Ooh, he actually has a little bit of damage. Alright, oh, and you had a crabbit just fall dead at your feet. Oh my goodness. Alright, you can kind of fly to this hot spring. Let's bring you back up here because I bet their mutation menus are probably full. But if we look at yours... We have the purr snout. So let's actually see if Isko, so she has B and H... B and H. What is yours? G and A, Renako, and B and H. Are these guys, they're both descended... So Taku, let's clear this so that we can actually see. So Taku is descended from Lako and Kirkirduke, and I think Ranako is as well. So let's actually have, even though, so Taku has a secondary antenna. Let me check his genes. So he does need better fertility, actually. He needs to get that better fertility in there. And even though they don't have, so they both have secondary antenna. She's got good fertility. She's got good a lot of things, although she doesn't have the scorpion tail. We can get that back in the family later. So let's put the antenna in here, and we'll put in, actually maybe we'll do this, well maybe we won't do the peacock tail, we'll see. But we'll also put in the purr snout. And I think because I really want to see that purr snout manifest itself, let's go ahead and put it in Taku's genes as well. And maybe they can actually use it if they have a baby that has it to heal up Kirkirduke here, because he does have a little bit of damage, probably from the whole leech experiment. So let's see. Maybe we'll let we'll let Lako have one last baby, and then she can also establish a nest here. And that'll be good for her. And then this Berryina is in its teen stage, so he'll be almost ready soon here too. And we can start breeding probably with some of these guys over here. So let's have them nest. We'll have Isana actually isn't pregnant, so let's breed. And then, is her mutation menu set? It is set. Okay, I should make sure all of them have their mutation menu set. Oh, and we don't have the nesting material. Can you gather more quickly here so that we might be able to get some more? If you fly over here, yes, you can snatch that that bunny up. That's good for us. You can jump over here. You actually can't even take him down. Oh, no. You can try, though, and these guys can gather some more of this nesting material. There's a bunny over here that you can get, and some more nesting material as well, although these guys can't get it. Oh, that didn't work so well. Well, you can snatch it, and you can gather that up, and then you can come sit here. Do we have any more nesting material that we could find? That's my question. Let's make sure Rana comes down here as well, so that she's nice and close and safe. And let's see. You might be able to, yes, hop over here and gather up a last little bit of nesting material so that we can have Caesra build a nest as well. Now, let's have you can fly over here. You can gather here and then take that leech off, and then I'm going to have you fly out here and sit up here. There is a bunny over there, and then Kome also needs to be de-leeched, I guess you would say, and she can fly over here and kill this bunny, and we'll maybe move, or actually Nukirku can come down here and start gathering from this tree, as can Kadukta. And maybe we could have some of them gather along the shores as well. So this Berryina is almost ready to breed. Vanu, we decided would be good to also be a breeding member of that group there, so that we can pass on several of those genes and hopefully get them all intermingled here. So let's go ahead though, and I think we'll start a new day, and then it is about time to wrap up the episode, so we won't do too much more here. So we'll go ahead and start a new day. Oh, there is a Berryina, so we need to be mindful of that. Let's have you snatch this bunny. You can attack this bunny because I think you have more strength and might actually, yes, you are able to take it down. Are you able to take it down? Not quite, but you gave it your best shot. And possibly Duke Von could fly over here. Nope, it's nowhere to be seen. So let's have you come down here though. And your mutation menu is already full. And Ranako is ready to breed. So next time we'll have to see if we can have a baby with that purr snout in the family. But I think Lako and Kirkirduke are going to actually head out to the mountain and maybe help with all that bunny hunting. We'll have to see. So let's have you take your place here. And then Lako can fly up here. I saw a bunny go over that way. Let's have you gather here as well and make sure we're continuing to get nesting material. You can fly up here and see if there's anything you can spot. As can Corey. Corey can kind of look around. Oh, can you? Yes, you can catch that one. And Corey, we'll have Corey sit on the stump here. You can gather this, Kome, and then you can dig as well. Let's see if, is there anything you can catch? Probably not. But let's have these guys try and fight this Berryina and just see. I don't know if they're going to be, I don't know. They may not be very able to do that. Oh, yeah, our friendly Berryina is ready. Oh, and who do we have here? Okay, we've got quite a conglomeration of genetics. So we have Morocco, who actually has the antenna, which I didn't realize she was going to inherit. She has H and G. And we have Sienna, who has C and G. Actually, Morocco looks like a little Dalmatian almost. And we have Rokuku, who has H and B. So possibly these guys could be a breeding pair. But with that said, I think we're going to have these guys maybe take just a slight bit of a break from actually having their nests around here. I know we just built them, but I think we're actually going to destroy them. Or some of them at least. We'll have Vanu leave, and then we'll fly Caesar over here and breed. And we'll also fly, because he should be protecting the babies, we'll also fly Renasi. We'll put Rovan over here for now, and we'll actually have Renasi destroy her nest, fly over here, and breed with the Berryina. Although I think, were they successful? Neither one was, so we'll have to wait for the next turn to see. But that'll give New Kirku a bit of a chance to gather up some of these acorns over here. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to take this Berryina down in time. I think it's going to end up, I think it's going to end up doing some damage. And that may not entirely be a bad thing, because we can actually then hopefully see some of the healing snout in action if our creatures aren't too old and too damaged from it by that time. So we'll hopefully get the chance to see that at some point here in the future. But for now, I think we're actually going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.